The University of Johannesburg has a great vision, and we talk about an international university of choice anchored in Africa and dynamically shaping the future. When I talk about dynamically shaping the future, I therefore talk about dynamically shaping the future through real parenting. Real parenting. I was raised in a township called Guatema in Springs, raised by a grandmother who was a matriarch in the Teke family. My grandmother was blessed with 10 children, and one of those was my mother. I never spent time with my mother because my mother worked as a domestic worker. She was blessed with 4 children, and I'm the last one of the 4. Being the last one of the 4, I never saw her, as I said. I saw her only on Saturday mornings, and on Sunday afternoon she would depart and go back to her workplace. It was one special day during the week when I came back from school and I opened my grandmother's bedroom door. When I encountered my mother, she was standing in the bedroom. She was thin, she had lost weight, she was not well, she was ill. And later that day she was fetched by an ambulance, and that was the last time I saw my mother. My grandmother raised me. She was strong. She had an amazing ability to discipline us. It was myself and my cousins. We grew up under the rules of a disciplinarian. We enjoyed it. She was a decision maker. She taught me a simple lesson in life of being a first mover. She taught me a lesson of waking up early and ensuring that I take advantage of opportunities. At the age of 15, my grandmother died. And I was 15 years old, and I stayed with my uncle and my other siblings. Real parenting for me, it's not only about procreation. It's not about giving birth and having children only. One most important lesson is presence, being present, being there for your children. I made it my responsibility that when my 2 children, Wiganyo and Tsiamo, were born, I was in the maternity ward. I wanted to be present. And I've done my best to continue to be present in their lives. Now, when I talk about presence, I'm not talking about presence as in gifts. I'm talking about you being there as a parent. That's real parenting. Secondly, it's great to be eyeball to eyeball with your children. Make sure that you look at your children in the eye all the time and talk to them, offer them advice. Be that real parent. It is very, very important. Thirdly, as parents, if you are fortunate to be married as a husband and wife, as partners, make sure that you do your children a big favor and respect each other. Your children will realize that there's a healthy relationship at home and will grow comfortably understanding that the world is a better place when human beings respect each other. It is important to wear your heart on your sleeve for your children. It is very important. I always drive the principle that when you love your children, yes, there will be boundaries in loving your children. But make sure that the love you have for your children is the love that will make sure that it nurtures them. It builds them into better human beings. The biggest lesson for me I learned, I never had parents, as I said. I was raised by a grandmother who, in my view, represented a father and a mother because of her strength, because of the exemplary life that she gave to me. The big lesson for me is good citizenship. When you are a real parent, you are raising citizens. They must be good citizens who are going to contribute to the betterment of humanity. I've made it my life that I try my best to be a better citizen. I made it my life that my children, Buikanyo and Siam, are raised to be better citizens. It is my dream, it is my vision that to complement the University of Johannesburg vision of dynamically shaping the future, real parenting must play an important role. It is not only politicians or those leaders in the world who may fail the world, but it is us as parents who must make sure that we become exemplary and be real parents.